Exhausted Princess Charlene being treated for deep fatigue, couldn't face life. Princess Charlene of Monaco is being treated for deep fatigue, unrelated to her marriage, according to Prince Albert. The princess was previously staying in South Africa for 8 months before recently returning home after her health scare. But after a family agreement, the 43-year-old knew she needed to take time to rest. Charlene was forced to miss Monaco's National Day commemorations as a result of this decision. Speaking to People magazine, Prince Albert, her husband, explained what happened following the princess returning home. He said, "It went pretty well in the first few hours, and then it became pretty evident that she was unwell. She was clearly exhausted, physically and emotionally. She was overwhelmed and couldn't face official duties, life in general or even family life." The princess had been suffering from sinus problems, which needed 2 forms of surgeries to try and contain. Prince Albert added, "This has nothing to do with our relationship. I want to make that very clear. These are not problems within our relationship, not with the relationship between a husband and wife. It's of a different nature. Obviously there were consequences of her different surgeries and the procedures she underwent in the last few months. That certainly was a factor, but at this point I prefer not to comment further. I can say she was suffering incredible fatigue. She hadn't slept well in a number of days and she wasn't eating at all well. She has lost a lot of weight, which made her vulnerable to other potential ailments." Speaking about the princess choosing to go for rest, the 42-year-old said, "She had already made her decision, and we only wanted her to confirm it in front of us. She wanted this. She already knew the best thing to do was to go and have a rest and have a real, medically framed treatment. And not in Monaco. For privacy reasons, it would have to be someplace outside of Monaco. She realized that she needed help. You can't force anyone to understand that they need treatment, they have to accept that themselves." Prince Albert acknowledged the impact this absence from his wife would have on their children, 6-year-old twins, Jacques and Gabriella, as he said, "Of course they have suffered from the absence of their mother, but they have had enough activities and they are surrounded by family, which means they do not lack affection." Twins, Jacques and Gabriella, as he said, "Of course they have suffered from the absence of their mother, but they have had enough activities and they are surrounded by family, which means they do not lack affection."